Most people think poetry is complicated, boring, or just not for them. But Billy Collins, he's different. His poems are like conversations, easy to get into but full of depth. He talks about the stuff we all deal with: memory, morality, and finding meaning in the everyday. In this video, I'm going to break down why Billy Collins is the poet you didn't know you needed and why his work is more relevant than ever. Billy Collins is one of the most widely read and loved poets in America. Born in New York in 1941, he's written about everything from dogs to death to opening the mail. He served as the U.S. Poet Laureate from 2001 to 2003, and his book, The Trouble with Poetry, is probably sitting on a lot of bookshelves right now. What makes him stand out? His ability to take big, complicated ideas and make them feel simple and personal. In my research, I focused on 5 poems: The History Teacher, The Afterlife, The Art of Drowning, Dharma, and Taking Off Emily Dickinson's Clothes. These poems connect through 3 themes: memory, morality, and finding meaning in the everyday. In The History Teacher, he critiques how we sugarcoat the past to protect kids, showing the tension between memory and truth. The Afterlife playfully imagines what happens after we die, mixing humor with deeper questions. The Art of Drowning explores what really matters in the face of death. Dharma uses the simple companionship of a dog to remind us how small joys shape our lives. And Taking Off Emily Dickinson's Clothes, a reflection on intimacy and art, is as thought-provoking as it is surprising. Let's zoom in on The Art of Drowning. Collins starts with the classic idea that when you're about to die, your life flashes before your eyes. But instead of making it dramatic, he flips it. He writes, "But if something does flash before your eyes as you go under, it will probably be a fish, a quick blur of curved silver darting away." It's not what we expect, and that's the point. He's challenging the idea that life is defined by big cinematic moments. Instead, he shifts our focus to the little things, the ones we usually overlook. Collins' poems feel personal, even if you've never thought much about poetry before. They make you stop and think about your own life, how you remember it, what you fear, and what you find beautiful. And in a world that's constantly moving too fast, that feels pretty important. His work is a reminder to slow down and look closer. Collins shows us that there is meaning in the mundane and that even the smallest moments can hold more weight than we realize.